You gonna see what you talking about? Boy want to be like me. See how we did it at the same time, type? Yo, how was your Wednesday, bro? You got tried or you was trying people or you was living?
I got tried. You heard my voice crack?
Yeah, talk about it.
Woo! I got tried, but it was lit today. I don't know if they seen. Your boy got a little aki today. Nah, it was a good Wednesday. I started my Wednesday off real good. That shit, that workout this morning set the tone. Little do people know I'm back to running my daily mile, my morning mile. Little do they know. So, boy about to be sexy and divine. But I'm gonna leave that for later.
Talk about can I have some? Can I have half that mile so I only can run half myself?
Shit.
Or I gotta
When the
be
last
mile.
time you ran a mile? Nah, boy ain't freeze.
I froze. Nah, for real though, I haven't been a mile in a minute, son. I just be doing the stair stepper. Like that's what I be doing.
Oh no, not you too.
Bro, I love the stair stepper, son.
Oh my. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm crying. Well, what's up? What you got against the stair stepper?
Here right now.
What you got against the stair stepper though before we get started?
Nah, because what are you doing on it besides wasting your energy?
I'm not wasting energy.
Tell me. You
built
an endurance on it?
For real though, I feel like I get more. I don't like running on the treadmill, but I feel like my lungs get more of a work on the stair stepper than any other thing. Unless I'm outside running, which.
Oh, remember we used to run the dominoes?
Hey, shout out Pops. I still listen. Pops. Yo, what? He said, "How long you gonna keep running to dominoes? You ain't gonna go any further?" I said, "Pops, fake. I don't want to go to dominoes."
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, son. But he said your Wednesday was good. We about to get into this. We're gonna start it off. We're gonna start this episode 4 on the live. We're gonna see how it goes.
Different for y'all.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna do Q&A as well. But I got my first Q&A for you. We're gonna get right into it. You ready?
Let's have at it. Let's see what's going on.
This is not gonna be blindside, so you don't gotta get nervous. You feel me? I'm just asking regular questions.
Hey, I can't get blindsided. That's just the protocol of the life I live.
That's an important tool.
Stay on the swivel. Can't be blindsided.
Nah, that's an important tool.
You know what Granny said? Stay ready, so you ain't never gotta
get ready.
Come on now.
Nah, shout out to grannies and shout out to great grannies. Yo, bro.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Come on, man. And that's what we want to do is perform.
Keep your tools sharp.
Oh, he's wild.
Keep them sharp. Keep them sharp. Keep your tools sharp. It's your tools is just like your muscle. It's just like your skills. Anything that you not using, you gonna lose it. That's why I be trying to tell y'all gotta wake up every day and put belt to ass, foot to pavement, pedal to metal.
Nah, because if you don't do it, who else gonna?
Nah, Granny, she gone. R.P. to my lady, man.
R.P. Granny.
R.P. to my lady. I'ma cry after I get off of here now.
Nah, that's Liddy.
R.P. to my lady. What we got though? Where we at? That was a quick little intermission. Where we at?
But okay, we got an eighth in here. Bro, let's bring them in a little bit more. How do you feel? We're gonna go about our friendship, right?
Ooh,
when do you feel like
a golden nugget?
That's a big nugget because that's how we started this, and that's why we're doing this, and also why we're so comfortable doing this.
Why we so cozy right now?
Nah.
Oh, son.
We don't got the same robe on though, but we definitely got the you see, my son got his special made.
Come on, this hand stitch.
That came from the headquarters.
This hand stitch, huh? not the Humble Affairs headquarters. This is the Important Tools headquarters.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where we be cozy at. We be cozy at Important Tools headquarters because the best way to get the best work done is to be comfy. So your creative juices go flow, my boy. Cozy.
Super cozy. Yes, sir.
Cozy. Let me pin that. Cozy.
Cozy.
Big cozy.
I'm screaming.
They call it CB and that don't stand for Chris Brown.
Nah. He can't even dance, so we definitely not calling him Chris Brown.
Dance.
We definitely not calling dance right now.
You ain't gonna have me
on froze. He froze.
You ain't gonna
He froze.
You ain't gonna hey Chuck, what you say now, Chuck? Alright now. You ain't gonna have me acting a damn fool.
Malik, you ain't lying.
If you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you
come on,
man.
Good.
You play good. But we ain't playing right now. I ain't trying to play with nobody.
Now you trying to do it for real. That's what I'm about to get into it, young man. Pete, we've been friends for a minute.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna let us both give our answers. When do you feel like we became friends?
Yo, I don't even know. I feel like we almost had this conversation on the phone. I don't even remember when it happened. I feel like it's been so long that I don't even know when it happened. I'm gonna say for sure. Like for sure. It had to be freshman year or after freshman year. I'm gonna say freshman year.
He talking high school. He's talking high school.
Yeah, freshman year high school.
He's talking high school.
I'm gonna say 13. We both was 13. But we knew each other for what? A year before that? A year and a half before that? 2 years?
I'd probably say like a year and a half.
A year and a half before.
Yeah, that was 8th grade, I think.
It's been a long time, bro.
Yeah. Big brother. You don't gotta cry now though, man. Nah, but I definitely do think it, like, for me, it's definitely the same thing. Like, it just happened, really. And ever since, I would say, for me, it would be our first camp, freshman year camp, when during football, I would definitely feel like, because I was friends with Z first, and then that's a great, go ahead. Yeah. I was friends with Z first because we played HAFL together. And 8th grade. I'm lying. We met in 9th grade, but me and Z met in 8th, and then y'all went to school together, middle school, and then it was just that right there, me, you, and the gang, and that's how we all met. We all just became friends since then.
Bro, I wish you could have been there when Pedro left
Heights
and came. When he left.
I'm happy I didn't though, because I was.
He left Castle and came to Heights.
Yeah,
bro.
Nah.
Hilarious, bro.
Nah, because I feel like that moment right there, because y'all, all four of y'all was in the same school, right? Debo too?
It was me. Yeah, it was me, Debo, Dro,
and Dro.
D. We was deep though.
That's what I'm saying.
It was me, Debo, Z, Dro.
Shout out Debo. Debo just pulled up too, son.
Pretty boy. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like y'all left space. Y'all left space for a fifth. You feel me? And then
mad space for real.
Our son came. We got a 6. You feel me? So shit was love. Well, so what do you value? You don't got to cry, bro. Sorry, I'm just asking a regular.
Nah, you going crazy. Hold on. What you wrote these down?
No, I'm just. Who's
this
asking?
Off the top?
No, who's
what's
asking?
Going on? You asking personal.
If the chat's asking if I wrote this down, this is coming off the top, man. That's all I'm gonna leave it there. But what do you value the most about our friendship, man? Razor Ramon, I'm crying, Unc. Debo said since the 6th grade y'all was boys. But go ahead. What do you value the most about our friendship, man?
What do I value the most? I definitely want to say, you know how everybody be on podcasts asking like, "Oh, what do you value more, loyalty or respect?"
Yeah.
I value the fact that this is a relationship where I get both of those unconditionally. Most of that is due to the fact that we've been together for so long that we was able to watch each other grow in different areas and different aspects. But I think the other half of that as well is one, how we both were raised, and then the perspectives that we chose in life for ourselves. They just all that happened to mix and create the relationship we got. I'm trying to think of something we haven't done yet. Pause. Pardon the line. Pardon the line. But we've been through every circle, every aspect. Shit, bro, we fucking did it all. This sandbox shit.
No, facts, especially talking about doing it all. We're doing a podcast together too, so.
And now we're doing a pod. Come on, son. They're not ready. Nah, I'm going to blame him for the next 5 years on Humble Affairs. Because I told Mans, like, yo, come to the team. But we're going to get that locked and loaded. We're going to get these important tools to y'all.
For shorty.
So that y'all could go into y'all affairs humbly.
That's an important tool, though. But we ain't going to mix it all. Now, I would definitely say what I value the most, that's definitely...
That's hard, though. That's hard because there's so much to value. But for me, those two...
the most, bro, is definitely what you said. But for me, it would be the honesty. Like, how we can be honest with each other, for each other. And then how we can be honest about ourselves with each other. And then being able to just continue to be friends, continue to be brothers. Like when we was rooming together, what we did, that was the semester, right?
I just told somebody how I was sleeping on your floor in college. Bro.
No. So that was like about 2 years then.
That was about
because I'm just thinking about freshman year when
that was about 3.5, almost 4 semesters, bro. Cause we dormed together for a year.
I forgot about sophomore year.
We dormed together for a year. I was on the futon.
Baby sis.
I was on a futon.
That was junior year.
Facts.
Love.
Take a trip down memory lane.
I ain't gonna lie. I just remembered the last year. I forgot about that. But yeah, I appreciate our honesty though. Like we can just be ourselves. We could uplift ourselves, and we don't let each other slack. So I gotta
steal that from you. Because we've been having a lot of conversations around that lately. That it doesn't trump everything else I said, but it's definitely up there with
congrats, baby sis. Over here, listen. So you could cash up. You could sell your brother a couple $100.
I mean,
stop playing around. Stop playing around.
It doesn't trump the loyalty and respect because I feel like it's all of it coexists. But the fact that we are loyal to each other's success and we loyal to each other and we respect one another to know, like, yo, you slacking. Let me keep doing my part. Let me keep doing my part so that I know I'm able to help you do your part.
Mm-hmm.
And let me make sure you doing your part so that when I am slacking, I'm held accountable to do my part as well, if that makes sense.
Nah, perfect sense.
Because We definitely do a lot of table tennis, a lot of ping pong, as far as ideas, as far as just bothering one another, as far as shit. It could be the dumbest shit. Like it could be the smallest shit. Like yo, I'm bugging right now. Like
Because we know
I'm
what that
bugging.
means. Because we know what that means.
Exactly. Like for real. Like am I really? But it could be the simplest things. So, and I think all of that goes into us making sure that we putting our best foot forward. And it's not. I've been saying this a lot lately in a lot of different conversations. A lot of people are dying mentally right now. Like we are at the age where some people we might have known in the past are literally dying physically, but I think more than we can take notice to, a lot of us are dying mentally. A lot of people are getting stagnant. A lot of people found a comfort zone in life, and they willing to just rock out there until something else pop off.
If something pops off.
If something else pop off, right? Exactly. But we keeping it funky for that ass, as your man would say.
Hey,
and we making sure we going to the next step. I love the consistent six in here. I really do. I really do.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I really do.
We got the base. We got our first cue.
Oh, we got our first cue.
What's your perspective on father time / fatherhood? Go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you take that, and then I got it after.
I think Father Time.
Undefeated or not?
Two statements pop in my head when I read Father Time. Time heals all, and nothing is new under the sun.
I thought you were gonna say LeBron James and Tom Brady, because that's just how I think.
I get it.
That's just how I think. But go ahead. My bad.
I get it. Real quick though, before I continue, you think he gonna get Bronny to the Lakers, or you think he gonna go back to Cleveland and have Bronny come play in Cleveland?
I think they might do something where they want to do something at. Like even if it's on two different teams, like not two different teams separately, but if it's not on the Lakers or if it's not on the Cavs, I think they might just try to go wherever together.
So they're gonna play together. You think they definitely gonna play together?
Yeah, that's why Pops is still staying around for sure, even though he's still balling. But that's why
I'm not jacking that, bro.
Yeah,
Juju.
Yeah,
He not staying around just to play with him. My man is still averaging 24 points.
Yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying, that's a goal for him though.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah. Oh no. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. He definitely want to do that. But back on track. The reason why I think of those two statements when I think of Father Time is because it's imperative that you understand Tom Hill old, and it's not in the sense of as time go on you just forget, but it's in the sense of as time go on you are better equipped to handle whatever it is you need to handle. Hopefully, and this is why you need to come get these important tools so that you can better equip yourself for the future that lies ahead.
And that's if you want to.
If this is not a how-to, but a how we. Definitely though. As time go on, you just hopefully you are trying to better yourself, and with that self betterment, you just naturally you get better equipped at handling the situations at hand and the situations that are to come. The reason why I think of nothing is new under the sun is because if you're around the right people, or if you're paying attention to the things around you and the things that came before you, you're gonna have the tools to do whatever you need to do. And that's because Father Time does exist. So all of the things that we was doing back in the past, somehow, some way, it still formulates to today.
Right.
Whether it be 100 years ago or 10 days ago.
And I'm not trying to get off topic, but that's how we was talking about the other day. Is like, yeah, we haven't all lived 100 years old, but there has to be some type of teacher in your life or some type of experience that other people's had for you to want to do better, for you to, like you said, want to heal, or for the time to heal. Like, we all had our own experiences. We all had our own, we all had our own people to seek to how to live, how not to live, or what to do, what not to do. So
if we was watching, there was a whole game plan laid out.
Yeah. And then that's when your life comes into play about what you want to do, like
how you handle that.
Amen.
But fatherhood, I don't know if I can really speak on fatherhood in the sense of how you want to hear it, Debo, because
I was gonna let him answer that.
I'm not a father yet, but when I do become one, I have a whole list of ideologies and things that I wish to practice. But at the end of the day, I can speak on situations, not on the situation as a whole. I can speak on like specific situations, and I can either give an example of what I've witnessed, what I've endured, or what I've learned from not witnessing something else, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fatherhood, I will say, is a tricky. It's a tricky and probably the most precious stage in a man's life.
That's a job for real.
That's a big job, but it's not really a job though. I don't think it's a job. I think it's just an extra. I think it's an extra level, extra transformation that not every man goes through, but every father goes through. In the sense of figuring out if that's what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. No, I love that. That was a great answer, boy. Debo, we appreciate that question, man.
Nah, that was fire, Debo.
Yo, D Thing, what's up, my boy? Yo, real quick in the chat, you know how to spell ambidextrous? D Thing, you got 10 seconds, my boy. You got 10 seconds.
He said, you know we enjoy it. He said, you know we enjoying these important tools with the Za outside.
I said, yo, I'm gonna need that. I don't got no money to pay you, but I'm gonna need this.
Yo, you think he gonna do it? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir, Ski. Listen,
yes, we love it.
We're gonna get him a free T-shirt whenever the time comes.
Yeah.
However,
whenever we get the light bulbs up and running. Hey, yo, yeah, you gotta get back on a Juju word of the day.
I do, and that's about to lead me to what I'm about to say right now. Yo, bro, I hope you know I'm calling you every time I need someone to spell the word 215. So be ready. You about to, yeah, because you sending that video, you sending that video. You know what I'm saying? You really want to learn, like you really want to get these tools. So I'm gonna call you every time, man. I'm gonna call you every time. Yo, bro, let me get my food.
I don't put him on the spelling bee.
My food is in the oven.
Now what happened? I need to go get that thing. He done left the food in the. No, you didn't. Here go the important tool for y'all.
Yo, I left my food in the oven.
I think Mama used to say, "You can't cook if you ain't in the kitchen." Something like that. You can't cook if you ain't in the kitchen.
Right.
Out here burning. You ain't burning.
I'm heating up.
Oh, all right.
I'm heating up, baby. Because if not, we would have had the episode in the kitchen. You know that. I mean, yo, bro, what keeps you motivated though?
Fatherhood.
Nah.
Swear to God.
Nah, that's a good answer.
Nah, I swear to God.
And someone said that I worked the other day. He was like, "No one worked harder than a man knowing he got a baby on the way." That shit had me crying. I talk about whoa.
Nah, yeah. Let me.
You working hard?
Nah, it's impossible. It's not even possible.
You working hard over there?
Physically impossible. But the way you said that after what I said, I just had to knock because chill. But
that boy working hard. Don't let that go over your head. He's working very hard.
The boy is working very hard. There's a couple of things I want to enjoy out of life, but most importantly, I know the type of family I'm trying to have. I know the amount of kids I'm trying to have. I know how I want to raise those kids. So, and it's not just monetarily. Like that's the reason why I want to keep learning so much. That's the reason why I want to keep experiencing different things. That's the reason why I want to keep meeting different people and where they at in life. Is because I want to be able to pour a certain level into them kids when I get. Pick your phone up a little bit. I don't know how you had it last time, but there you go.
I'm Gucci.
I want to be able to pour into them with a certain quality of life. And like I said, it's not just monetarily.
It's so they can live.
Yeah, I was watching. I just picked up another tactic. I was watching some CIA. There's a CIA doing a tour right now. There's an ex. I'm wilding because I know I'm on. Yeah, they gonna come get me.
We can talk about that later. We might be on the same. We might be on the same dude. We could talk about that later though.
Gonna come and get me, bro.
Nah.
Anyway, the cat is out the bag. I watched some ex-CIA agent, and he was talking about parents and his kids, and he was like, they train them to do what's good, cuz they train them to do different tactics as far as like if a stranger come to knock on the door, or even if we come knock on the door, who to talk, like they just talking cold, and it's crazy because how many we talking cold. We sit in rooms all the time, have full blown conversations. Nobody know what the fuck going on.
So, maybe one, but zip.
So how is that something that people don't automatically think about to do with their kids? You feel me?
Yeah, and that just goes back to what we always say: people don't want more, or not want more, but they're comfortable with where they're at.
I don't know if my tripod got some suspension problems.
What happened?
It just keep going up and down.
So you saying you want to feed you into your children, which as all men and all future fathers.
That's the number one thing that keep me motivated, and I'm being dead honest.
Nah, bro, that's because like you, and it's not even just the sole point on for the kids, because Dolphins interested in Odell, tough. It's just you're also going to be bettering yourself and also be growing and adapting in the meantime.
All right.
So when the time it comes, I definitely feel what you're saying. That's why I feel like that's definitely a great answer, because that's also personal for you, and then that's also for your kids, and then that's also for whoever your kids motivating, whoever they speak to. That's why I know you want 50 kids, man. So you could touch as many lives as you could possibly.
Yo, and that's the crazy part, because I had a conversation with Uncle one day. Not Uncle Antoine, Uncle Floyd. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, because he was talking about how he could tell that our friends appreciate us. He was talking to me and Wayne. Mm-hmm. And that was basically the gist of the conversation. It was way more than that.
For sure.
And I was like, I had to tell him, I was like, you got to understand that you affect way more people than you think you do. Because half of the ism that I got, half of the knowledge, half of the perspective, half of the awareness I got from the God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it from you. So you telling me that I'm touching all these people, or I'm motivating all these people, and pause.
No. Go ahead.
You telling me that I'm motivating or inspiring all these people when I'm a of you. For real, I learned what I learned from you. So it's like that's kind of the same effect I wish to have. Like, and like we both say all the time, it only take one.
Right.
It really only take one, bro. It only take one. So I definitely do want 50 kids, but
I'm not going to even hold you. When you first told me how many you wanted, I was like, nah, I just want 2. I want 3. The older I've been getting in this journey I've been on, I've been like, nah, maybe I could. Nah, not maybe I could. Maybe it needs to be a little bit more so I could really pour myself out into this world. And it's not even for me to pour myself out into this world. It's just
the lineage is gonna be crazy, bro.
It's just so if I could motivate 10 people and I have, let's say, 5 children and I motivate them and they could motivate
10
other hundreds
people apiece.
Come on, man.
You gotta help. Yo, let's get the compound ready.
Listen, like I said, hit me up when it's. I gotta turn the air on, bro. My bad.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright, cause I know you was about to go.
Nah.
I know you was about to go, son. You hit me up though, cause you further along than I am.
Yeah, that's a phone call is gonna be made regardless.
I'm gonna have to. You think I'll be lying? I'm gonna have to go to the phone and do some quick research. Like,
you see,
quick.
That's the thing. And I was ready to do the same thing as well, but you gotta get ready. So you don't gotta get ready. So
I'm not
get
ready there.
Nah,
I ain't ready there.
I don't want to hear that when I make the phone call.
Oh nah, can't be.
I'm gonna be like this right after we hang up. Right after we hang up, son.
Nah, on the call, knocking at the same time type shit.
Yeah. Bro, what do you feel like keeps you more productive, or not more productive, but what keeps you productive?
As far as what though?
You being able to wake up every day and have that fire in you to do what you need to do, or what your purpose as goal is.
Nah, I feel like that's the same thing as the last conversation, but I feel like okay. I think they differ in the sense of time management. So the overarching motivation is fatherhood. Like, that's why I plan shit out for the long haul. That's why I make sure there's a certain amount of shit that I gotta get done by a certain time. But as far as like daily production, as far as like, even though I was off today, me still waking up at 4:15. Even though I'm not Muslim, me still participating in Ramadan. Like little things like that. I just really respect my temple.
Amen.
I really respect my temple. I know I can't do nothing if my body ain't taken care of. So everything that I do throughout the day somehow correlates back to my body. The amount of water I drink, the way I eat. I be doing weird shit at work. Like we got pillars in the back of the building. I just be randomly jumping on them shit.
That's tough. Just
so I could, yeah. Just so I can see, like, all right.
Nah, remember we used to do that walking back from the pub? Nah. In the little what was that? Little auditorium room, we would jump on the stage.
Yeah.
With food in our hands being weird, son. Go to the room.
Hands wilding.
Go to the room.
1 leg, 2 legs. Bro, we was bored. Nah. We should have been studying Bitcoin.
Back then,
Bitcoin probably was like 11K.
No. Honestly, that's when you first brought it up. I remember you brought it up the summer we went to Atlantic City. I remember that's the first time you brought it up because we was at the barbershop. I remember that. That was the longest haircut I ever had. That boy, he took 2 hours to cut me, son. Nah, no.
He was talking.
Nah, he was just doing him.
That's crazy. Cause see,
bro, that's what
bro.
He did your haircut. The hair when you before he did yours way quicker than mine.
Yeah.
That's why I was on the chair like, yo, bro,
what's going on? Yo, you know what's crazy? C made me cry one time in person.
That's a barber's job. What he said,
bro. I'll never forget this day, bro. Bro, we was talking. We was just, you know how you. We was just talking.
mm-hmm.
This is like 9th, 10th grade. Yeah, this is when I was still getting my hair cut, so it had to be 9th, 10th grade. I don't remember what was going on in life at the moment, but me and him was talking like it was a 2-hour haircut.
Yeah,
but not like your 2-hour haircut. It was a 2-hour haircut because we was just chatting,
right?
And we was just going back and forth. And then after the haircut, he was like, "Yo, hold on, wait right here." And he went to his car. He came back with a bucket, like a little bucket,
mm-hmm.
and it had everything you need to cut hair. And then he reached in his pocket and gave me all the money in his pocket. Sent me on my way.
Did you let him know you was interested in cutting hair before then, or that was just?
We had a few conversations about it. But it was never on some like. Cause I used to tell him how my pops used to cut my hair, on the like sitting on the bucket, just pull the clippers out. And you want to know what's even crazier? The first 5 or 6 haircuts I gave you was with those clippers.
At school?
Yep.
Tough. Shout out C.
But again, this is why we go back and we say like, you never know, bro. Like you really never know, son.
And that's why I even encourage myself, but definitely everyone else, like when you're out in public or if you're at the grocery store, in the park, and you just feel like a positive, it's like an urge to compliment someone, or just like even an urge to say hi to someone, or even an urge to just smile at someone as you're walking past, definitely do it. Because 1, you never know how that's going to help you out. 2, you don't know how that's going to help them. And 3, positivity is always the best thing. And
Cat Williams said some fire. Go ahead, my fault.
Nah, I was just gonna say like, and they can be just like us years from now, like yo, because I know I'm definitely the same way. Like, oh, I'm super grateful that I had this experience with someone, even if it was only for a certain amount of time, or even if even if it was just a simple conversation. Like, it helped me out, and I get to dwell in it myself, and I get to offer it to others. So,
and then you keep going in that bag, like you don't forget it.
Right.
It's something you reach into. But the fire Cat Williams said is that the universe is a bank, and you gotta make sure that you constantly giving deposits of good deeds, so that anytime you go to take out a withdrawal, you never get the. And I said,
and that's not and you knowing me, that it's not always the purpose of that. Like, you generally have to give without wanting to receive, or without knowing you're going to receive.
99.99999% of the times it is. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that there's not situations that I wash a back so that I can get my back washed. I gotta chill.
Nah, bro, you have to chill. And I'm not gonna. I hope Uncle in here. Wow,
like,
laughing at you.
Like part of my left, gang.
Both hands, my boy.
But there's certain situations that's business. That's just how you conduct business. But even in business, there's so many different opportunities where it's like bro, go ahead. Like I don't want nothing.
Right.
Like I really don't want nothing. Take that here, have it.
Yes.
And that's just because one, I know what it feels like to be helped, motivated. I know what it feels like to be inspired. I know what it feels like for somebody to I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of a good deed. It doesn't even have to be help. It doesn't even have to be something that I needed at the moment. It could just be a regular good deed.
Right.
I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of a good deed. And I also know what it feels like to be on the giving end of a good deed. And they both feel naturally amazing, bro. Like they both feel fulfilling.
Yes.
So that's what the 99% of it is. It's like, yo, go ahead and do that. That shit gonna hurt. That shit gonna help somebody else. That's gonna help somebody else. That's gonna help somebody else. That's gonna help somebody else.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you that. You can have that. That's off the strength. Yeah, I'm wilding. Yo, fool, I gotta chill, gang. Part of my left, son.
Nah, man, you see they
Part
going
of my
crazy,
left.
man.
Son of here talking about washing backs. Hey, yeah.
I'm trying to. Hopefully, my joint can stay up with it charging, man. If not, you can, yeah, my shit on like 10.
I got a portable. You need that?
I'm lying. I got one too.
Come on, gang.
I don't think it's charged though. I'll be using it when I'm at work. I really like that we doing this like on live.
Nah, this is a different setup.
Nah, big facts. Like we're not gonna get too personal, but we was trying to figure out how we was gonna do this for y'all, and we were just like, yo, let's go on live, and whatever happens happens.
We still young and dumb. We trying to figure out what's gonna work. We
Well,
throwing
Pops used to stay at
noodles at the wall. We throwing noodles at the wall. Whatever sticks, stick.
Pops used to say, "Young, dumb, full of cum, son."
Nah, and ready to let me chill.
I'm like, I'm trying to do these ladder drills, and you over here playing around.
Yo, playing around. Young, dumb, full of cum is crazy. Now I know who I heard that from. Because I used to say that shit all the time, but I never knew who I heard it from.
Especially when we got into school, you was wilding with that one.
Young, dumb, full of cum. I just heard another saying at work the other day. Because I was telling one of my coworkers, like, yeah, I used to take my licks. I used to do shit and just take my licks.
And what they thought about that?
OG came behind me and was like, you take your licking and you keep on taking. I was like,
damn. He want to give his side of the story?
Yo, so a gunsmith is somebody who basically just work on guns. It's a mechanic for guns.
Okay.
He's like 78. He's like a 78-year-old gunsmith, bro. Smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, sit there, tell you the craziest stories. You know how I like being around older people.
Nah, facts. Especially with some wisdom.
I fucks with him heavy. He's retiring this month. And he was like, he came into my office and he's like, you know what, Joe? I'm like, what up, boy? Tell me, what's the word? He's like, I'm gonna miss you. But I wanted to cry on it, bro. I was like, damn.
Nice. Y'all be having some real conversations then.
Nah, me and him be chopping. Choppy.
Yeah.
Me and him be choppy. He actually told me the other day he thinks I'm gonna be a good father.
And listen, we had that conversation before.
Facts.
Yeah. So, and this is my message to you right now. And this goes back to Debo talking about fatherhood. Like, you already got your signs, bro. Like, everyone's saying how you're going to be a good, even though you know that, it's just a positive affirmation that everyone's giving you, son. Like,
Facts.
and I just want you to, and not when things go bad, but when shit is hard, like, just know that you are going to be, and you already are a great father. So I definitely want you just to keep that shit in mind.
Big father. I just put this on Hey, Chad, if y'all want to go look at my what's that called? What's threads? If y'all want to go look at my threads, I just put this up the other day. Um, I'm really enjoying my struggles, and the reason why I put struggles in quotations is because a lot of the times, bro, we be bitching and moaning about shit just not going the way we want it to go. It don't even necessarily be. It don't necessarily even be bad. Like it don't even necessarily be like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. Why is this happening? Most of the times it just be like, damn, I wanted it to go this way, or I wanted to do this. Yeah. And we be looking at it like, damn, now you causing me the slightest inconvenience. But anyway, I put up. I'm enjoying my struggles because Kobe said I had just finished watching an interview with Kobe, and he's like, "Yeah, if you don't have hard practices, you're never gonna get better." Right. And that is a fact. And it's a fact. It was a fact to me because obviously I'm an athlete, but and I thought about all of the days that we done had bad practices and we done won that week. We done had slow, lazy practices where it wasn't necessarily bad, but ain't nothing productive come out of it, and then we take a L. Right. But just in life in general, it's like the biggest lessons you learn, or whenever you feel like you about to evolve. I always say we Pokemon. We just be out here evolving. But whenever right before that happens, it's always like a series of events that you was either not ready for. I'm not gonna say not prepared for. I'm gonna just say you wasn't ready for it or looking for it. That led you to that evolution. So I think that's
That's how I feel about my football career, bro.
The end of it was crazy though,
and that's what got me ready. Like everything before that is what got me ready for the end of it. Like even being at Del Val.
Nah, go deeper. Nah, go deeper.
Nah. I had my own goals at Del Val. I had a different goal each year.
Right.
But just not after graduating and being like, yo, like what happened? I'm super grateful that things didn't go as planned for me because I wouldn't have been ready. I wouldn't have been ready for everything else that comes with it. And though I knew what came with it, with the position, until I started playing my semi-pro, that's when I was like, yo, if this shit would have happened to me when I was in college, I don't even think I would want to play football anymore. Just because I love football, but I wanted to live I don't want to say college life, but I wanted to live my kid life in college. So I was trying to do everything I wanted to do
with the college experience.
Right. So
okay. No, I got because I told you to go deep, so I'm gonna let you finish. But I be segueing this. I be having 55, but do continue.
And just the success I've had, like my first year semi-pro and the second year, I really am grateful that I did not play. Like not that I didn't play, that I didn't
rush it,
get as much time as I wanted to when I was in college. Just because I felt like it really protected me. It protected my love for the game, and it allowed me to do what I did, like those 2 seasons I played. So even though things didn't go as planned, I learned a lot. So I could do what I wanted to do, and that's why I feel like it was for me because I was there, and it was for me if I wanted to take it. Right. But again, like I said, I wanted to do everything. Like I wanted to get a job. I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? And even though there's athletes that do that, it was just in my point of life where I wasn't ready to take the next step.
So, and you don't have to go into like crazy detail and name 5 different things, but what is just one thing that you experienced that made you feel like that? Like, what's one thing that you was like, Oh yeah, if I would have had to do this, I would have been no good. I would have hated the game.
I don't want to say hate the game, but to answer your question, like my second year semi-pro, that was the hardest I worked like my whole football career. Like from when that first season ended to when the end of the season ended, I was just going crazy. And I honestly burnt myself out like
Ooh.
early early into that second season, bro. Like the week the week I got player of the week was the week I got burnt out. So and it was like it's not that I didn't want to do it anymore, but it was just like I had a long ass off season, long ass preseason, and we're only 2 weeks into this thing. And then that's when I just had and I'm gonna answer your question, but that's when I just had
Nah, you already did.
that's when I had and shout out Sheed because I think about this ever since you said it. When he first went to the Eagles and he knew things wasn't going his way, he was like, I'm about to give this shit I got every day because I don't want no regrets when I'm done. Like, or if I get cut. So when I had that realization where I'm like, yo, I don't feel good. Like I don't feel good. I just what's going on? I told myself, I was like, yo, you did this whole preseason, you did this whole off season, go all out. Like you don't want no regrets at the end of the season. And that's what I did. But I definitely feel like just imagine college me, like I don't know, like worried about football more than everything else. Like I just like 100% though. So that's definitely the biggest thing. If that answers the question.
So that was actually the segue that I started to go off on a tangent. Bro, we had man fucking fun.
You feel me? And
like 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 so. And I wanna sum up your answer so I understand that we're on the same page. And this might sound more harsh than how you meant it, but you basically saying it was the work that had to be put in order to get what it is that you actually wanted to get.
yes, and it's not that I wasn't willing to put in the work. It was like
You didn't know how much work it really was going to be.
well, no, I don't want to say that. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't want to say that because I knew beforehand. I knew I had to put in more work than I did before. And as I was putting in work, I knew what I was doing was more than most. But I was like, an athlete and so, like yourself, like whatever you could do, you could definitely do more than this.
Yeah.
But damn, bro, my bad. Actually, ask the question one more time.
So basically, you saying you was on the right path, but what I said was basically that you're saying it was the work.
Yeah, my bad. So it was like my love for football. Like I want to play. I want to play every season. And the same way I didn't want to go full on college is because I wanted to enjoy my college life is the same reason why I stopped playing football. Because, and this is just me speaking on it, like the way life throws you curveballs and the way life gives you some hills and whatever it is, like I love football so much that I I don't like. To me, football is like my safe space. Like when the world is giving me BS and stuff, I can go to football. I can watch. I can play. I can go in the game. I can chill for a little bit. I did not want to continue to keep playing, and then life gives me hardships, and then I'm also hard on myself because I continue to play football. And not that and this is just me speaking on not being able to go because maybe that shit would have changed maybe a couple years after, but it was like I I still want football to be my happy place.
You didn't.
So that's why.
You want to tarnish the relationship.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it right there.
I love that. Um, I'm never gonna forget you fucking asking me, is this a podcast or is this therapy?
Listen, because and what's crazy is when I was editing the first video, every time I asked that, you said It might be both. And every time I said that, I'm like, nah, he's being for real. So let me get ready emotionally for these damn questions.
That's crazy because you said a part and you was like, I wanted to enjoy college. And when I start going back to do these talks that I plan on doing, let me talk to the people I need to talk to now, which is our generation. Please raise your kids with a certain level of experience because a lot of us urban raised scholars. Shout out to the urban male scholars. That was the book club I had in college. A lot of us urban male scholars are urban raised scholars. Go to college for freedom, experience, and some type of joint initiative. And by joint initiative, I just mean like
Frat, club type stuff.
Yeah. To be a part. Like that FOMO shit. Yo, bro, I can't. I remember the day I found out about FOMO. I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy.
They just giving these subtitles. They just giving subtitles.
Nah, exactly. But at the same time, it's real. But I always thought it was crazy because how I be, how I think, how I act. The fuck you want to go do some shit just because somebody else want to do it for? What the fuck is that? You ain't gonna sit your ass down.
Nah, for real, go about something else, man.
Yo, for real. But please raise your kids with some type of level of experience because that will negate everything I just said. And we can go into these educational institutions and really prosper. Like we could go into these spaces and do what the fuck we there to do. Because how much fun we had?
I was missing you when you left.
Yo,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Save that. Save that for an app. Cause we've had numerous conversations about that.
Nah.
But we haven't really broke it down. That's gonna be a fire ass episode.
I don't want to. I don't want to, son. I do not want to.
Nah, that's gonna be some get the tissue box.
What?
Bro, you know the women said that men can't give another man tissue?
That's gay?
That's sassy. If you give another man a tissue because he's crying, that's sassy. First of all, a man crying is sassy in general. Yeah, I partially agree with that because I'll be crying. And when I get done crying, I'll be like, that was some hoe shit. You was a hoe. But anyway, that's gonna be
now,
a good
what you meant by we wonder why y'all went left and right? That's okay to cry though. He's not saying it's not okay to cry.
Nah.
He just toughened himself up after he cried. He's like, yo, stop bitching.
Yeah, it's like
I'm out here cursing on the live.
Yeah, I'm like $5 deep right now.
Big facts.
But back to what I was getting at, because all of that fun we had, bro. And I'm not saying we didn't accomplish anything. I'm not saying that there's not experiences that we had for life. I got scars from all the fun we had, like real scars. Remember when I fucking jumped off the gazebo?
I thought you were gonna say when you broke your phone. Oh, when you that's iconic. That's vintage. Boy was off the apple. I'm gonna leave it there. He was off the apple.
Yo, son, that was a weekend.
And he tried to do it off one foot. He jumped off to the bro. Let's go fill our cups so we can go back over here, and he's over there.
Yo, but we had a lot of fun, but there was a lot of things that we should have been focused on that we didn't even know we needed to focus on. Right. And there was a lot of things that we should have been consistent with that we didn't even know. And don't get me wrong, we knew a lot of shit that we should have been doing that we wasn't doing, or we knew we should have been doing better and stuff that we was just getting by on. No, that's not what I'm saying.
In school, I did not go to college to go to school. I went to college to continue to play football and live my life.
Thank you. And it shouldn't necessarily have to be it like that, especially for the price that costs. Shit. I just got a letter from Mohella.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
In the mail?
I said, y'all motherfuckers. Let me not put.
They said or they sent it to the crib, because they sent some shit to the crib back in PA for me. I said I don't live there no more, so I ain't paying nothing.
Cause y'all ain't even send it to me. Nah, they got my address. Cause I was in communication with them. We had some shit figured out, so they got my address. But
yo, if you want to just hover real quick, it's not that we ain't split up in college. My boy just transferred for a better opportunity. That's all it was. But
opportunity that I still have yet to fucking. Let me chill. Before I punch somebody in their fucking face. Yo.
nah.
Anyway, and you saw what happened after I left.
Come on.
You talk about planting seeds and not worrying about living until the fucking pre-patch date.
What's going on here? Nah, that's how I'm gonna check my shit with the charger. But that's dead how that's what I saw from afar too. And that's what I saw from afar. Like I was like, he's not enjoying his college life. He is enjoying like Jodi in college. Like, and you was just I want to say you that I never saw before, but you was definitely a you more than that.
Times 10.
And I think it helped out you just being in the environment, like you be able to be in Jersey. And
that was a bad city, boy. I'm the people I met, bro.
Talk about it. Cash just pulled up too.
Cash just pulled top of the top, my boy. He said it's 9 in the morning. Top of the top, my brother. And it's crazy he just pulled up. The people I met out there, bro, forever grateful. Talk about, that's one of them right there. God Body in Thailand. But I had fun out there, bro. I had some legendary stories.
Nah, for sure, baby.
Like, just to add to the book. If anything, and I know we're gonna save it for the next pod. How long did it take for you to be like, nah, where's son at?
Bro, I knew you wasn't coming back.
Bro.
I was
my first week there going to the Calf Dolo.
That's exactly what I was about to say. No bull, the worst.
I was like, son.
The worst thing was because everything we did together I was doing by myself.
Tight.
The worst thing about it though was like places that we'll walk around together and I was walking by myself. And people was looking at me like, you don't got your second. Like, bro, that was dead the look I was getting. No BS. So I'm like, damn, son. But other than that, I was just doing everything we would normally do.
Yo, you be looking at Armani's Facebook?
Yo. Do you know how many? Shout out AR, man.
I'm sending this to his phone directly. I'm gonna screenshot this.
Nah.
Because son fake be using the same account still.
Nah, yeah, he tried to play it off.
Like, so I don't be trying to understand I don't be trying to. I don't be trying. Hey, fool, legendary. Hey, bro. I used to wear the pants leg rolled up over there. You know how sometimes I do it at the Val. I did that shit all the time over there. All the time. One pants rolled up.
Definitely with those gray sweats.
Definitely the gray. Definitely. But Dorian, we ain't split up. Yeah, I think Drew. Yeah, you answered that already. Yeah, we ain't split up. We just we sought out other opportunities.
For sure.
And we gonna leave that at that.
Yeah, because we not about to hover back over that.
Yeah, still got the job done.
The last question. You could go off of life. You can go off of humble affairs. You can go off important tools. You can go off any future things you got brewing over there. If you had a billboard, if you had the largest billboard in the States, right? What would you say? What would you have on there? Would it be a quote? Would it be a message? Would it be some advertisement for you? Would it be some advertisement for the pod? Would it be Kamaru Usman getting kicked in the face? Like, nah, headshot. What you got?
Yo, that's still one of the nastiest weekends I've ever had, bro. That shit was crazy. Ooh. I want to answer that from a place of business. If it's a place of business, I'm just gonna slap my logo up there. I'm not gonna put any words, any titles. I'm gonna put my logo and I'm gonna put a QR code.
We gonna get active, man. Chat again. We appreciate y'all pulling up to the fourth.
What you said, Ju?
No, I say you must be building something.
It's either the foundation or the renovation to your future self. Either way.
No, because either way, we gave y'all
just got some
important tools. All the important tools.
Hey, I'ma holler.
Hey, I'ma holler with you, man.
Hey, chat. Hey. Like, subscribe. Do what y'all need to do, chat. For everybody who been in here the whole time, we love y'all the most.
We sending y'all $5,000.
He got $5,000.